Hi everyone, my name is Hilda Rosario and today I will be speaking to you about nonviolent communication. What I believe it is a way of expressing yourself, of communicating with someone, but not in a positive manner. It actually has three aspects. It's empathy, self-empathy, and honest self-expression. It is actually the natural state of compassion, and it is when you're speaking to someone in a nonviolent manner. So just not criticizing, not making one feel bad is what nonviolence communication is in my own words. Now, in regards to a situation that I've had before where I should have used nonviolence communication was yesterday. I went to my mom's house to pick up my son, and she was criticizing me about my weight. She's like, oh, you've gotten really thin and you've lost all your muscle tone. And the way that she expressed herself, her face expression, everything, the tone of her voice really sounded like she was being very negative with me. So I responded in a negative tone. And honestly, reading about nonviolent communication, I learned that it really helps both people that are speaking, because she felt bad that I reacted in a harsh way. So what I would have done differently was said, thank you, mommy, I understand. I know that, you're helping me out and I will take care of it, because I know that she didn't mean it in a bad way. I know that she's doing it for my well-being. She's my mother. She wants the best for me. So that's something that I would have done differently. When I went ahead and looked at the managing bilingual employees, I was not surprised at all by the findings. I mean, it's common sense when you're in an environment where there's, Spanish speakers, English speakers. It is really difficult to be able to speak to one, especially when you don't understand the language. And I believe that both the nonviolent communication and the cross-cultural communication go hand in hand with each other. And the reason why I say that is because when a manager, for instance, speaks multiple languages, it is easier for the employee to communicate, to feel positive, and to work effectively because they understand each other. And that person that has a language barrier would be able to actually speak up and be able to express themselves. Besides that, if you are an employee, a leader that doesn't really speak that language, then it's more difficult to be able to speak to your employee, to be able to deliver a message to them with them understanding it. So it's really important that when you're in a situation like that where you don't understand Spanish or English, whatever language it is, that you really listen, you understand where they're coming from, because I feel that they may feel frustrated that they don't really understand or can speak that language. And I've seen it before because, for instance, my mother is Dominican and my fiance's mother is German, and they speak to each other, and I see that they kind of understand each other, but I feel bad sometimes. And I feel that when you're in a situation like that, the other person that doesn't understand may feel frustrated. And with the self-expression, the face expressions, everything, I'm sure that it would show the other person that they're not interested or they want the conversation to be over because that person can't understand it. So it's really imperative to listen, to understand that person, to make them feel comfortable, and that way they'll work effectively in the work environment and things will be positive.